I think I always wanted to be a mom. Even when I was young and careless, I thought foolishly I wouldn't mind if I got pregnant. But I never did. I wasn't like my friends with a steady boyfriend and marriage plans right after college graduation. So I dove full force into my career, and the years flew by. Fast forward to age 32. There he was, sitting across from me at the cock of the walk. Cute, blonde, and gorgeous blue eyes. I was smitten. And a few months later, we were married. I'll spare you the shitty details because this piece is about motherhood. But it ended 2 years later, the same month as my unexpected hysterectomy. My fertility slipped away along with my marriage. Oh, but I had my career. When I turned 40, I couldn't take it any longer. The urge to be a mama overshadowed everything else. I left my job in D.C. and moved back to Arkansas. Within 3 months, I completed foster parent training, got my home study done, fingerprints, yada, yada, yada. I set up the spare room with a twin bed and a borrowed crib and changing table. I decorated the baby's room in gender-neutral colors. I just knew I'd get a baby placed with me. I dreamed of a beautiful little dark-skinned baby girl that would one day call me Mama. Friends and acquaintances, well-meaning of course, would tell me not to get my hopes up. Healthy babies are rarely placed in foster care, and if so, well, the chances you get to adopt one, don't hold your breath. I just smiled and thanked them for their advice, and I moved on. A month or so passed after I'd been approved by DHS to be a foster parent, and not one single placement. But then, one rainy night in February, I got a call around 6 p.m. Hello? Could I take in a black baby girl about 9 days old? Well, of course. I said, when? Oh, you're on your way. Okay, see you soon. I called my mom, who lived just a few blocks away, and I said, get over here now, we're getting a baby. I think I might have hung up on her in my excitement. Mom quickly came over, and we waited with such anticipation. We were like two little kids waiting to open Christmas presents. Then 2 social workers arrived, carrying a car seat covered by a blanket to protect the child from the pouring rain. I answered the door and let them in. Paperwork and more paperwork and a few instructions. And then they handed me the most beautiful little 6-pound brown bundle of pure joy. I held back the tears. I was in love instantly. I asked her name. The social worker said, Hope. Mom and I exchanged a knowing glance. Hope was my ex's new wife's name, so that certainly would not work. I whispered to Mom, we'll call her Marley. The next 10 months were a roller coaster of emotions and experiences. Nights of interrupted sleep and me still having to work full time, parental visits with birth mom, court hearings, comments from strangers like the little girl at the Walmart checkout line. How'd she get a baby look like that? Conflicting messages. Looks like you'll get to adopt her. Oh, now we're working towards reunification. Wait, birth mom failed her drug test again. Up and down it went. Besides falling more and more in love with this child, the only other real positive was that I was losing weight. I mean, seriously, I lost 30 pounds that year from the stress of it all. But then, parental rights were terminated. At court that day, birth mom hugged my neck and thanked me for taking such good care of her baby girl. She asked for a final photo with the baby. I thanked her for being brave, and I promised her that I would continue to love this child as my own. 2 months later, the adoption was finalized. Now I really was a mother, forever and always. I held back my tears at the adoption hearing, but then I totally lost it at the Office of Vital Records when my baby girl's new birth certificate was handed to me. Next to mother, it read, Stacey Reed McBride. That's me.